Hey there, photo universe. Okay, time for the big surprise. We just got this from Amazon, ordered it yesterday, paid an extra $6 to have it shipped overnight. It's September 30th, 2015, and seriously, this is kind of a big surprise because you never know what's going to be in the box, and I have no clue. I know what it is. The question, but going into this, there's a few questions. Like, for example, is this going to be serial number greater than, what is it, 06106660? So is this new stock? It's September 30th, 2015. Pentax fans, if you're a real diehard, you already know what's in the box. This is a K3 II. Well, it's supposed to be. And now the other question is it one of the older serial numbers? That's okay with me if it is, if it hasn't been touched, if it hasn't been opened and returned. Or worst case scenario, is it an old serial number that's had 1,000 images put on it, or had a problem, sent back to Amazon, and then they shipped it out again instead of sending it back to Pentax. So okay, those are the questions. Never been opened, just got it. UPS driver, here we go. Let's see what we got. And also, this is pretty much what I do for every new piece of camera gear I get. I open the box. So it's upside down, so I need to be careful it doesn't fall out. And so far so good. Box looks pretty good. Can we tell what serial number it is? Okay, that's kind of weird. It's got a sticker over the original sticker. Not sure what that's all about. Looks like it might be new stock. Serial number 6216 something. So that's cool. Alright, I'm going to stop this and verify what the real number is that I'm looking for. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, what we're looking for is a number greater than 6206660. I think we got 6216191. But it goes on 293983. I don't know. We're going to have to open it up and see what happens. But that looks promising. Not sure about this extra sticker over the original sticker. It could be gray market. Got it from fulfilled through Amazon from another deal site. All right, you can tell a lot when you open these. That's pretty good. It hasn't been... Okay, there's a lot of resistance on the flap there. That's good. So that's a good sign. Yeah. All right, everything's looking pretty good. This is, all right, we got 6216191. 620. All right, this is fresh stock. Supposed to be not in the affected serial number range. Happy about that. So chances are it probably wasn't returned. So everything's looking good there. Ricoh Imaging North America. So let's just verify that that's a USA warranty. Sure looks like it. Ricoh in North American warranty. There you go. Okay, so another deal site fulfilled by Amazon is a Ricoh North American dealer. And there's a K3 II. So there it is. And yeah, this one looks fresh and pristine right from the factory. Yep. There you go. I'd be really surprised if that wasn't shutter count 0. I mean, all the signs, you can definitely tell when you open the flap. See, now that this has been opened, now that I've opened this, the next time you open the box, it's like it's got a lot less resistance now. So that's a real good sign. I mean, basically it's been opened once, they put the camera in, they closed it. We're good to go. So there's a K5 II, a K3, I'm sorry. I've been shooting with the K5 IIs recently, a lot. And so there it is, the K3 II, right there. And so, yeah. So, that's one of the things you have to do. It's one of the reasons why the camera's $800 and not $1,200 or $1,500. Right now you can get a 7D Mark II for around $1,200 with the rebates that are going on right now. There's one right there in a box. And can you see that box? No. It's tough when you're not doing it on a tabletop like I usually do it. So yeah, the 7D Mark II is kind of on the chopping block. Make a long story short of it, as some of you loyal Photo Universe people know, a few months back I kind of got really fed up with all the nonsense with the debacle of the K3 II release, and kind of decided to jump ship a little bit. So what happened was I've been out shooting with these, I had a Canon 6D and some L lenses and a 7D Mark II, etc., etc. And the problem that I'm having, or that I've had, is I've gotten used to going to one-to-one, 100% views on the computer and getting sharp images at one-to-one at 100%. It's on the crop camera K3, K3 II, K5 IIs. There's no AA filter, and so my 100% views are absolutely tack sharp. And not so with the Canon 7D Mark II and even the 6D and the 70D. They're just, the AA filters are just, the one-to-one, the 100% images are not as sharp as the Pentax ones. And I'm making big prints now. I'm making big canvas prints to sell at art shows, and I'm really surprised. But you know what? I think the Pentax cameras can do better. What's really why I went with the K3 II here right now is because I have 3 or 4 canvases that I just made. One was 16 by 48, so that's 4 feet wide by 1.5 feet tall panoramic, where it was a single frame, not stitched, cropped it. And it's okay. But it was of a subject that I could have used the pixel shift on. And I bet you it would have worked. And then I had another shot of Morgan Lake with a 10-stop neutral density filter on it. I think the pixel shift would have worked on that too. And then there's, so there's like all these shots that I'm taking, there's very few of them right now that if I was standing there with pixel shift, as opposed to stitching, taking 5 images or 6 images to make a panoramic and then stitching them all together, if I take one 40 megapixel pixel shifted image, if the subject allows, to me, that's going to be a better option. And I want to try that. But having said all that, even the 6D, which is a full frame, the AA filter's killing it for me. I mean, the D810 was fine because you go one-to-one, even at 36 megapixels, you go 100%. Without an AA filter, it was still sharp. Okay, and I know that I can take my 6D images, I can sharpen them, and that's what I've been doing. But you know what? Sharpening a 6D image is not the same as sharpening a K3 image or a K3 II image or a K5 IIs image that was sharp at one-to-one to begin with, right? So, okay, so that's where we're at. Just took this out of the box, gonna run it through its paces, gonna try some pixel shift landscapes and really give that a shot. Wanna mess around with the Astro Tracer. This is not in the serial number range, so as far as I can tell, it's safe to buy from Amazon.com, and another deal site is North American. Now, having said all that, okay, I would have bought this camera from B&H, and I would have bought it through Pentax forums. It's just that I happen to have the money right now, and B&H is closed until October 7th, and I didn't want to wait a week. But what I'm trying to say is, like, it's safe to buy from Amazon.com in the US. It's North American product. And another deal site fulfilled by Amazon is fantastic. They seem to be having serial numbers that are not in the affected zone anymore. Fantastic. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted, and I'm a happy camper. But if I had the opportunity, if B&H had been open yesterday, or I could have gotten the camera today, ordering it 2 days ago or whatever, I would have went B&H, and I would have done it through Pentax forums to support them, because those guys are doing an awesome job. So fantastic. We like to support people that support us, etc., etc. All right. What do I got in the pipeline? Well, one other thing that I'm planning a video on. You know, I only do videos that on stuff that I'm excited about. That's why sometimes I don't do videos. So we have this lens here, which is in the box ready for the chopping block also. And that's a, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. So that's a Canon 70-200 f4 LIS. One of the sharpest lenses that there is by anybody. Fantastic. And guess what I'm replacing that with? I am replacing that with the HD Pentax 55-300 WR. And surprisingly so far, it's really kind of an interesting trade-off. $300 versus $1,000 or $1,100. Really fascinating. So, but that's a whole nother video, and that's coming up soon. And I'm going to make some other videos, like now that I'm getting back into Pentax and doing it from a different perspective, having a mind shift on this whole thing after running a 60 through its paces. And you know, I need to do another video on like the choice between Canon, Pentax, and Nikon. Okay, why am I not shooting right away, if you say to me, why are you not shooting a D810? I have a specific reason why I'm not, okay? Now I have specific reasons why I'm not shooting Canon. And I have specific reasons why I went back to Pentax, and particularly the K3 II. Never really left Pentax, still have, you know, I still had a whole Pentax system with the K5 IIs. But anyway, so that's Ed with Photo Universe, and yeah, so that's where it's at. Pretty excited about the K3 II. Boy, the names, Pentax's names are almost as bad as Canon's. Anyway, all right, have a good one, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye.